Tonight on NewsWatch 12 at 6, a Central Point murder suspect is in court today. NewsWatch 12 bringing you team coverage on both the case and the people that it's impacted coming up. And local members of our community are coming together to feed the hungry here in Jackson County.
And a pretty potent winter storm is going to roll in, producing some strong winds, heavy precipitation as well. We'll time out the wet weather as well as those strongest wind gusts coming up.
Watching out for you. This is NewsWatch 12 at 6.
Right now we're taking a live look up at Mount Ashland. Barely any visibility right now. We can see some snowflakes flying around this evening. We're bracing for a storm system that'll pack quite the punch here through midweek with heavy rain, higher elevation snow, and stronger winds. Thank you for joining us tonight for NewsWatch 12 at 6. I'm Haley Gravett. So what can we expect overnight and into our Wednesday? Let's check in with Stormwatch 12 Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman for the latest on this incoming storm for us. Matt.
Yeah, Haley, it's really going to ramp up as we head through tonight. So this is still only just the beginning. You can see a slew of wind alerts for the region. We have high wind warnings for the coast, the Shasta Valley, gusts up to 60 miles per hour possible tonight into tomorrow morning. Winds will ramp up from west to east in about the next 12 hours. And then we have wind advisories for the Rogue Valley, portions of the east side as well. In the Rogue Valley, could be looking at gusts up to 45 miles per hour. Right now, winds not too terribly impressive, but things are going to ramp up in the next several hours. We're starting to see some of that rain really starting to move into Curry County. We're going to see quite a bit of precipitation towards the coast and coastal mountains with this storm over the next 24 to 48 hours. There are a few light showers up across parts of Klamath County. Not all of this, though, is really reaching the ground. Here's a look at the big picture, a very potent area of low pressure, and not only are we concerned about the strong winds, but also the heavier rain and snow that the system is going to bring with it as we head into tomorrow. Take a look at Stormcast by 6 a.m. Some of the heaviest rain really starting to impact portions of the west side. We will have some thunderstorm potential as well. Higher elevations will be dealing with snow, and with lowering snow levels, expecting some snow accumulations even in the Mount Shasta area. So tomorrow going to be a wet and windy Wednesday for the region. We're going to be concerned about those strong southerly winds, but also snow and travel impacts in our higher elevations, especially above 4,000 feet. We'll talk rain and snow amounts for the region coming up in just a bit. Haley.
Matt, thank you. We are continuing coverage tonight. 45-year-old William Frombach Jr. faces murder and attempted murder charges tonight after a shooting in Central Point Friday. He's accused of 5 felony criminal charges, adding to his lengthy criminal history in Jackson County. We have team coverage about his charges and about his listed victims. NewsWatch 12's Rocky Walker is checking on a woman who survived Friday's deadly shooting. And NewsWatch 12's Jerry Howard is live at the Jackson County Jail, where Frombach Jr. is staying after his deferred arraignment today. Jerry, what did he say in court?
Haley, William Carl Frombach Jr. said nothing in Jackson County Circuit Court today. He, at one point, touched the right eye with his green jail shirt, but he didn't appear to be crying, and he also did not enter a plea in his case. Also, the Jackson County Circuit Court did not set a bail amount for him to get out of jail. Including murder, attempted murder, assault, animal abuse, and felon in possession of a firearm. He's accused of killing 42-year-old Devery Allen Bynum and shooting Elizabeth Hadley Friday morning in Central Point. His 5 new criminal charges add to Frombach Jr.'s criminal history. Oregon's court records show 22 criminal cases against Frombach Jr., averaging about 1 a year since 2000. 17 of those cases involve driving law violations, from failure to register a vehicle to DUI and fleeing or attempting to elude police. His first listed Oregon criminal charges start in 2000 with a criminal charge, then a criminal conviction for felony theft. That felony preceded a 2003 criminal charge for felon in possession of a firearm. That was for Frombach Jr., similar to one of his new charges. He added a criminal drug charge conviction for felony methamphetamine possession in 2016. 2017 brought another felony conviction for assault for Frombach Jr. and a car theft conviction that got him 30 days in jail and 18 months of probation in Jackson County. 2020 brought Frombach Jr. a felony robbery conviction in a case with a felon in possession of a restricted weapon charge for which he also was convicted. Now, Frombach Jr. extended his arraignment from today to next month, staying in the jail, while one of the shooting victims from Central Point is in a Medford hospital with serious injury. Reporting live at the Jackson County Jail, Jerry Howard, NewsWatch 12. Haley?
And we continue with our team coverage tonight. The family of the victim spoke to NewsWatch 12. Tonight, Elizabeth Hadley remains in the hospital getting treatment for her injuries. NewsWatch 12's Rocky Walker is live where that shooting took place. Rocky, the victim's brother and a childhood friend, shared the details of this gun violence. What was that conversation like for them?
Well, Haley, it was definitely a somber conversation, and they don't know exactly what is going to happen next. But Hadley's family, friends, and the community are coming together, hoping for the best for her future. But for the time being, they're just focusing on the positives.
Everybody's being very supportive, and we're focusing on positivity.
The family shared these photos with me, showing Elizabeth with her loved ones, who are all shocked at this random act of violence that sent her to the hospital in critical condition.
It was really just a shock, and I think we're all still kind of processing that and going through it as well.
Hadley's family and close friends have come together, giving each other support in these hard times. And the community is supporting them as well, with more than $42,000 being raised in a GoFundMe to help with her recovery. But for now, they're focusing on the positive and the future of her recovery.
If you focus on the negative, it's not going to change anything. It's not going to help anybody. You can't dwell on the past.
Her family and friends say focusing on the positive is something she would do, as they embraced the parts of her that have touched so many in the community.
Something about Lizzie is she's so warm and sweet and kind, and she's showed all those traits to all of us. And so really we're trying to embody her spirit and really do honor to her in this situation.
Now, I asked about Hadley's current condition, and her family didn't want to disclose much to protect her privacy. But while they are playing a waiting game, they did say that it's looking positive. Live in Central Point, Rocky Walker, NewsWatch 12.
Over in Curry County, the Oregon State Police responded to a fatal vehicle versus pedestrian wreck on Highway 101. It was near milepost 358. 39-year-old James Tavel was struck by a Honda CR-V in the northbound lane. The driver of the vehicle fled uninjured while Tavel was declared dead at the scene. The highway was impacted for about 6 hours for an on-scene investigation. 34-year-old Tiffany Camp was later arrested. The crash remains under investigation. And yesterday we told you about this 5-year-old boy who went missing in Coos County. He is still missing tonight, and crews have been forced to call off their search due to bad weather for the evening. Reporter Joey Vaca spent the day in Coos County and saw firsthand how the community is coming together.
This is Wagon Wheel. It's a convenience store just down the road from where Joshua McCoy went missing on Saturday night. Now, people I spoke with here say the community has been devastated by his disappearance, but it's also motivated them to jump in and help. The biggest way they've been doing that is collecting donations of supplies and food to help take care of first responders as well as searchers. I talked with people at Wagon Wheel who have spent the past few days collecting items and making meals for search crews. They say the circumstances have been really difficult on everyone, but the way the community has stepped up and come together has been encouraging.
As soon as Tashi had posted that this is a drop-off site location, the place was packed. I mean, people just started coming in.
And they're continuing to come.
And everybody's really helpful and asking, calling, what can we bring? How can we help?
Smith says they have a lot of supplies on hand right now, so cash donations are the most helpful. That helps them buy whatever they might need. The people at Wagon Wheel tell me first responders have been especially appreciative, and while searching may have been called off for Tuesday, the people and volunteers here say they'll continue to do everything they can to help support the first responders and help bring Josh home. And we'll continue to monitor this situation. We are still waiting on a possible press conference from the Coos County Sheriff's Office, but we'll be sure to bring you any new information as soon as we receive it. For now,
And if you have any information on Josh or his whereabouts, call the Coos County Sheriff. That number seen here on your screen. Looking at a community impact tonight, Access and Kaleidoscope Pizzeria are teaming up to create community impact and feed the hungry right here in Jackson County. 100% of the proceeds from today's dine-in and to-go orders at Kaleidoscope will go directly to Access food programs. Kaleidoscope told NewsWatch 12 that the annual fundraiser has provided almost 800,000 meals since it began in 2009, and today's event continues to provide for the community.
Today we started out with a bang. Yes, it was very busy. The community has turned out really well to help us with this fundraiser, and we're hoping that our dinner rush will be even better.
So if you haven't had dinner yet and pizza is sounding good, you still have a chance to get a slice of the action. The fundraiser is at Kaleidoscope and it runs until the end of the day. And the Salvation Army in Southern Oregon is asking the community for help providing Thanksgiving meals for families in need this year. The organization tells NewsWatch 12 that they've seen a 40% increase in requests this year. We're looking at video from the Salvation Army of last year when they expected to provide more than 675 turkeys to families in Medford and Grants Pass of this year. And NewsWatch 12 is partnering with Ray's Food Place to stuff the truck this holiday season. We have until Christmas Eve to fill an entire semi-truck. Our goal is to donate 5,500 bags of groceries to families in need in our region, but we need your help to do it. All you have to do is visit any Ray's Food Place, buy a pre-packaged bag of groceries, and we'll take care of the rest. You can also make a donation online on our website, kdrv.com. And on to the School Watch tonight. Grants Pass School District 7's Holiday Card Contest is back for its 5th year. The district-wide art contest features 28 card designs from students all across the grade level. So right now we are looking at some of the impressive artwork from this year's competition. 7 winning artists will be selected between now and December 1st. And an upcoming holiday market is seeking vendors. The Crater Band and Color Guard needs them for their Christmas Bazaar on December 14th. So if you want to apply to be a vendor, send an email to the address seen here on your screen. They're hoping to have you share your amazing products with the community. And if you're looking forward to Mount Ashland's next season, it's right around the corner. The park is aiming to launch its winter season on December 14th. This does depend on the weather. The winter kickoff party is scheduled for December 7th. The park is selling season passes for the 2024-2025 season. For information, you can head to their website.